Disclaimer for everybody watching this right now is that this is just a big bulk of unedited Natsuki route first part bullshit right now, okay? You can skip this and move on to the next video and not even miss that much of the actual game. It really is completely irrelevant information unless you want to see everything that there is to the game. I'm going to put in links in the description for times for the cutscenes for these when we eventually go to the good end part of the game as well after we have already gone through the game. Because that part is kind of cute and fun to see those cutscenes, but beyond that, it literally is not relevant at all to the story. We keep thinking that if we go through this again and choose like different choices or go with a different person, that we can prevent Sayori from dying, but it's not the case. It is an irrelevant choice to do altogether. It is just fate during that part. A raw, twisted fucking fate. Anyway, so here's the video. Again, you guys have been forewarned. Just a brick of unedited footage. Enjoy. Hello, everybody. Welcome back to Silent and Holly Play Doki Doki Literature Club. We're gonna click this bitch.
Things are still not Doki Doki up in this hood. Oh no, the music's all discordant.
I see an annoying girl running at me.
They completely erased her. Oh my god. Oh my god! So you get to play through the whole game, but without... Because now we can't say her name. She's gone.
Fucking
So she's probably going to show up with that fucked up character sprite, like on the front page, too. What? That's some straight bullshit. Oh, you son of a bitch.
Okay.
That's evil. Alright, let's get back to it.
Oh, fuck me, dude. How do we even...
You just have to kill them off one by one. So...
That's fucked up, dude.
Should we get rid of Natsuki next? Because I don't like her.
I mean, let me just take a look here. So what happens if we launch the game but we remove Monica?
You mean delete her
like,
file?
remove her file.
Oh, yeah. Good question.
Do we want to try that?
Yeah, put her on the... We'll close the game first. And then,
What are they? .chr?
Yeah. Oh.
That's okay, it's all normal. So I'm gonna make a file here. There should just be a way to just straight up make a file, though. I don't know why it's like changing that shit, but... Hang on. There's a way to do this. Save as... First, I want to try one new thing. We're going to go all files. We're going to name it... How the fuck do you... Sayori.
Oop.
Sayori.
.chr.
.chr. You messed with a fucking computer science major, bitch. That was a poor mistake on your end. So we'll do that. I just want to see if that actually works first. Or if, because there's nothing in it anyway, that it doesn't matter. But one way to find out. I don't think that's going to do it, not going to lie.
No.
I don't think it's that easy.
Mm-mm. Oop. Homegirl's still dead.
Oh, son of a bitch. That's disconcerting.
Very. If anything, you'd... Oh.
Well, I opened up the help folder, so... Delete your save data and start the game completely over. Alright, well apparently that's how you're supposed to start it all over again, is you gotta go ahead and select yes, delete my save data after you get rid of the first run file. So apparently that's what we gotta do.
Okay.
In order to be able to get everything back, so let's...
Bye, Sayori. I'll miss you. I already miss you. It'll still record the audio, right?
Yep.
Cool.
Hello, everybody. Welcome back to Silent and Holly Play Doki Doki Literature Club. So,
Look,
who do you want to...
everything's fixed.
Everything's
Nothing
fixed.
happened.
Nothing at all. We didn't kill anybody off or anything. We didn't make poor decisions or something.
Nope.
So we have a whole theory for this game, but we're going to keep that for a little bit later. But until then, this sick fuck wants to see everything that there is in the game. So, I'm going to appeal to those wishes, and we'll relay if there's anything new right here. We're going to actually try to fucking 100% this game. Might not be done this week, though. That's one thing. Probably not going to be done this week, so...
That's fair.
We'll see how that works, how much we can get done today, and at the very least try to get through one other path here, so... Holly, who do you want to kill off this time?
No, fuck Natsuki.
What do we want to do? How do we, like, who should we... First off, who should we put poems in for?
Romance her and betray her.
So, romance and betray... Oh, you're fucking terrible.
I don't like her. At
Jeez.
least Sayori had some redeeming qualities.
Yep. Alright, well, we're gonna go ahead and do that, and we'll cut in when there's something new here, guys, so... Off we go. So I just wanted to go ahead and cut this right back in here, guys, because never will you see a nicer phrase, I feel. This is genius right here among character naming sequences and just inserting the name into pre-generated dialogue right here. You will never see a better moment than this on my channel.
Boss stuff always gives his best as long as he's having fun.
Yes. Anyway, onward. Hello, everybody. It's a new cutscene. We decided to take the Natsuki route, and then we're going to betray the fuck out of her.
Nobody likes her.
I still wouldn't want to... I still am going to feel terrible. The whole entire time. Meanwhile, you're just completely complacent about it.
Well, not completely. I mean, she dies a really horrible way. I'm still gonna feel bad.
Ugh. I hear Natsuki utter an exasperated sigh from within the closet. Now I'm in the closet, and you're in the closet too.
Not yet, I'm
That's
not.
gonna be the story right here. She seems to be annoyed by something. That's what I'm gonna name my character for the next run now, R. Kelly. I approach her in case she needs a hand. You looking for something in there? Freaking Monica. She never puts my stuff back in the right spot. What's the point in keeping your collection organized if someone else is just gonna mess it up? Natsuki slides a bunch of stacked books and boxes. Do you want to read her?
Yeah, sure.
Give your best bitch accent that you possibly can on this. Manga.
You read manga, right?
Sometimes. Manga is one of those things where you can't admit you're really into it until you figure out where the person stands. How did you know, anyway?
I heard you bring it up at some point. Besides, it's kind of written on your face.
What's that supposed to mean? I see. There's a lone volume of manga amidst a stack of various books on the side of one of the shelves. Curious, I pull it out of the stack.
There it is!
Natsuki snatches it out of my hand. She then turns to a box of manga and slips the volume right into the middle of the rest. There we go.
Ah, much better. Seeing a box set with one book missing is probably the most irritating sight in the world.
Actually, yeah.
It is.
I know that feeling. I get a closer look at the box set she's admiring. Parfait Girls? It's a series I've never heard of in my life. This probably means it's either way out of my demographic or it's simply terrible.
Shitting on her choices, man. That's
Right?
rude.
Jeez.
If you're gonna judge, you can go do it through the glass of the door.
She points to the classroom door. Hey, I wasn't judging anything. I didn't even say anything.
It was the tone of your voice. But I'll tell you one thing, butt stuff. Consider this a lesson straight from the literature club. Don't judge a book by its cover. In fact,
Natsuki pulls out the first volume of Parfait Girls from the box.
I'm gonna show you exactly why.
She shoves the book right into my hands. Ah. I stare at the cover. It features 4 girls in colorful attire striking animated feminine poses. It's exceedingly moe.
Don't just stand there.
Ooh-ah! Natsuki grabs my arm and pulls me out of the closet. Damn it. I wanted to stay in the closet for the rest of my life.
It's comfy in here.
She then takes a seat against the wall beneath the windowsills. She pats on the ground next to her, signaling me to sit there. Wouldn't chairs be more comfortable?
Everyone has a problem with sitting in friggin' chairs.
Seriously, what the fuck? I take my seat.
Chairs wouldn't work. You can't read at the same time like that.
Yeah, what's that? I guess it's easier to be close together like this.
She picks up fast. Don't just say that. You'll make me feel weird about it.
Natsuki crosses her arms and scooches an inch away from me. Sorry, go Menasai. I didn't exactly expect sumimasen, just yell that out. Didn't exactly expect to be sitting this close to her either. Not that I can say it's particularly bad. I open the book. It's only a few seconds before Natsuki once again inches closer, reclaiming the additional space while she hopes I wouldn't notice. I can feel her peering over my shoulder, much more eager to begin reading than I am.
Wow, how long has it been since I read the beginning?
You don't go back and flip through the older volumes every now and then?
Not really. Maybe sometimes after I've already finished the series. Hey, are you paying attention?
I am, but nothing's really happened yet, so I can talk at the same time. It looks like it's about a bunch of friends in high school, typical slice of life affair. I kind of grew out of these since it's rare for the writing to be explained enough to make up for the lack of plot.
And then came Doki Doki Literature Club.
Right? So, what should I expect from this? Is there going to be a plot?
Well, obviously. You think I would enjoy something that didn't have a plot? I mean, well, I guess I know what you're saying. A lot of the beginning is about simple things. Like, there's a really funny chapter where they're obsessed with a guy at the ice cream shop. But that just helps you get to know the characters. And besides, it's still entertaining. But later on, there's all kinds of drama. Like when they get into all their backstories and where some of the romance starts to happen.
Oh, geez.
That's really what makes it so good.
Foreshadow, gotcha.
There's so many touching parts.
Ah, is that so? It sounds like you really know what you're talking about. Maybe I underestimated you.
Hey, wait! What's that supposed to mean?
Ooh-ah! Natsuki gives me a little shove. I just meant that I haven't seen you at your full power.
Good save.
This chapter seems like it's about baking. This is just a guess, but is there a lot of baking in this manga?
Well...
Natsuki pauses for a moment as if she didn't want to admit something.
Yeah. Why does that matter?
It doesn't, I was just curious, since you enjoy baking too, yes?
That's just a coincidence. I just happened to get into the baking around the same time I got into this manga.
Baka.
Like I would ever get into anything because it's in a manga.
Baka.
I feel bad for anyone that impressionable.
Definitely not a coincidence. I guess that explains Natsuki's interest in baking. Still, of all the hobbies to pick up from a manga, that's definitely one of the better ones. Not to mention she's really good at it, so who am I to judge?
She could pick up murder.
How adorbs. We read on for a few more minutes. I finished a couple chapters at this point. Are you sure this isn't boring for you?
It's not.
Even though you're just watching me read?
Well, I'm fine with that.
If you say so. I guess it's fun sharing something you like with someone else. I always get excited when I convince any of my friends to pick up a series I enjoy. You know what I mean? You don't?
That's not... Well, I wouldn't really know.
What do you mean? Don't you share your manga with your friends?
Could you not rub it in?
Jeez. Sorry.
Like I could ever get my friends to read this. They just think that manga's for kids. I can't even bring it up without them being all like, you still haven't grown out of that yet? Makes me want to punch them in the face.
None of my friends are like this. In fact, all of them are obsessed and read manga.
I might just punch you in the face, though.
Yeah, that is true. Ugh, I know those kinds of people. Honestly, it takes a lot of effort to find friends who don't judge, much less friends who are also into it. I'm also kind of a loser, so I guess I gravitated toward the other losers over time. But it's probably harder for someone like you.
Yeah, that's pretty accurate.
Wait, which part?
I mean, I feel like I can't even keep it in my own room. I don't even know what my dad would do if he found this. At least it's safe here in the club room. Since that Monica was kind of a jerk about it. Ugh, I just can't win, can I?
Well, it paid off in the end, didn't it? I mean, here I am, reading it.
Well, it's not like that solves any of my problems.
Maybe. But at least you're enjoying yourself, right?
So?
Hahaha. Jeez. Oh, you...
Jeez, that's enough. I'm gonna keep reading or what?
Yeah. I flip the page. Suddenly Natsuki starts laughing.
I totally forgot that happens.
Natsuki puts her finger in one of the panels.
Minori is my favorite character. You always feel a little bad for her since she's so unlucky. Thought she said ugly for a second there. I'm like, shit.
She's so ugly.
But it gets especially bad when... I shouldn't be talking about that yet. Just finish this chapter.
Natsuki's voice sparkles with excitement. It's a stark contrast to her usually bossy tone. But if she's not used to sharing her favorite manga with her friends, I can understand why. So I'm guaranteeing the paths break out as, like, whoever that you choose, right?
There's a
of
rival.
Those three, the rival's Sayori by default by the end. And if you pick Sayori, the rival is probably going to be Bitch-Face McGee.
Yep.
Who's obviously behind it all.
Yep.
So... But if she's not used to sharing her favorite manga with her friends, I can understand why. It's hard to express in words the feeling you get when connected with somebody like that. Connecting. And being able to provide that to Natsuki, for whom it's a rare experience, I thought makes me smile a little to myself.
Okay, everyone.
Eh?
Are you all ready with today's poems?
Dots.
Oh, come on. Could your timing be any worse? Sorry. I just need to make sure we have enough time. Though you do look pretty cozy over there.
Natsuki suddenly notices how close she's gotten to me. She hastily slides herself a good 12 inches away from me. Not 11, not 13, 12 exact.
Whole foot.
Alright. Guess I'll stop here for now. I close the book and hand it towards Natsuki.
You're just giving it back? Don't you want to know what happens?
Yeah, but Monica just said...
Don't be dumb. Just take it home with you.
Eh? Is that really alright? I say that mostly because I really didn't plan on using my spare time to read this.
Well, of course. It would take forever to finish it if you didn't take it home. Just finish that one before tomorrow so we can start the next one. And if it gets bent, I'll kill you.
By tomorrow. I only got partway through the volume so far.
Manga aren't that long.
Right? I might fall behind on some shows if I try to get through this, but I suppose that's a necessary sacrifice in exchange for seeing Natsuki's enthusiastic face.
Not really.
Or am I more scared of what will happen if I don't finish it?
Just gonna chop off your wiener.
Right? Sell it on eBay. Alright then. Stand up. I return to where I put my stuff and carefully slip the book into my bag, like a well-lubed dildo. By the way... Okay, yes.
By the way, did you remember to write a poem last night?
Yeah. My relaxation ends. I can't believe I agreed to do something so embarrassing. I couldn't really find much inspiration since I've never really done this before.
Well, now that everyone's ready, why don't you find someone to share with?
I can't wait.
I think this is all the same stuff, but we're gonna still see what everybody's reactions and shit are.
Yeah, 'cause Yuri's gonna be like, that's trash.
That's garbage. Yeah, exactly. I picked Yuri again, damn it. Oh well.
That's fine, we'll start in the same order, too.
Yeah, we'll do the same stuff. You're officially doing all the girl voices now, so you're doing a lot of the voice acting here.
That's fine.
Are you okay with that?
You read you, and then you read the actions. That's fine
All right.
with me.
Yuri stares at the poem. A minute passes, more than enough time for her to finish reading.
Oh, sorry. I forgot to start speaking.
It's fine, don't force yourself.
I'm not. I just need to put my thoughts into words. Hold on. Okay. This is your first time writing a poem, right?
Yeah. Why do you ask?
I'm just making sure. I guess that it might be after reading through it.
Ah, so it's that bad.
No! Did I just raise my voice? Ugh, I'm so sorry.
Yuri buries her face in her hands. I couldn't help but notice that it's been several minutes and we really haven't gotten anywhere. It might take Yuri a while to get used to new people. It's fine, I really didn't notice. What were you saying?
Right, It's just that there are specific writing habits that are usually typical of new writers. And having been through that myself, I kind of learned to pick up on them. I think the most noticeable thing I recognize in new writers is that they try to make their style very deliberate. In other words, they tend to pick a writing style separate from the topic matter, and then they form-fit the two together. The end result is that both the style and the expressiveness are weakened.
Oh, it's all the same stuff. This is literally the same, so hang on.
But it's fun to read.
Oh, fine.
Of course, that's not something you can be blamed for. There's so many different skills and techniques that go into writing even a simple poem. Not just finding them and building them, but getting them to work together is probably the most challenging part. It might take you some time, but it all comes with practice and learning by example and trying new things. I also hope that everyone else in the club gives you valuable feedback. Natsuki can be a little biased, though.
Biased? How?
Well, never mind. I shouldn't be talking about people like that. Sorry.
It's fine. I'm not sure if you're into this apologizing to yourself, me, or Natsuki. Do you mind if I read your poem now?
Please do. I'd love to share my thought process behind it.
Yuri smiles dreamily as if that's a rare opportunity for her, which itself is kind of funny. After all, isn't this supposed to be a literature club?
Yep, still the same ghost.
Still the same ghost under the light. Yep.
I'm sorry, I have such terrible handwriting.
What? I wasn't even thinking that at all.
But it took you a long time to read.
Ah, well, I just don't read script very often. I actually think your handwriting is pretty.
That's a relief.
Also, I like the poem. Even though it's short, it was really descriptive.
It wasn't too short? I usually write longer poems.
Not at all.
I'm really glad you like it. I'll be honest. Since it's our first time sharing, I wanted to write something a little more mild. Something easy to digest, I suppose.
Are you into ghosts, Yuri?
Actually, the story isn't about ghosts at all, but stuff.
You changed
I love
the name.
it. Fuck. That's too funny. I also hit the spacebar a second time.
Oops.
I must have missed the point entirely.
Well, I suppose you did only glance over it after all. But remember that poets often express their own thoughts, feelings, and experiences in their work. They usually do more than tell a simple story or paint a picture. In this case, perhaps the subject of the poem is only being symbolically compared to a ghost. Lingering in her last remaining place of comfort, unable to let go of the past, and soon to be left with nothing.
That's a lot more solemn, putting it that way. I hadn't even thought of that. It's impressive.
It's nothing, really. Well, it makes me happy that you think that. Just remember that it won't be long before you pick up on these things, too.
Yeah, maybe you're right. I guess I'll have to keep trying.
I'm counting on you.
I'm gonna go out of character here to a different person. So let me go with Sayori this time. Yes.
Oh my goodness. This is so good, Bud Stuff.
Eh?
I love it. I had no idea you were such a good writer.
Sayori, you must be seriously overreacting. I'm not a good writer at all. I honestly have no idea what I'm doing.
Well, maybe that's why. Because I have no idea what I like either.
Jeez. Yuri's opinion was way more constructive than this. Maybe even Natsuki's.
Oh, oops, I guess you're supposed to go in that order. Weird.
That is weird.
Oh no, you broke order. Spoopy.
That is cool. Alright, so they must have not thought about that then.
Or they just assumed what order you would probably choose people in.
True. Are you sure you don't like it just because I wrote it?
Huh? Well, I'm sure that's part of it. I think I understand you better than a lot of other people, you know. So when I read your poem, it's not just a poem. It's a butt stuff poem. Oh dear.
This was even funnier because, do you remember the first part?
Mm-hmm.
I would just come up with a random stupid poem. Hello guys, this is my poem. Butt stuff. This is a thing now, guys.
And that makes it feel extra special.
Stop digging
She's
the
gonna-
hole deeper.
I'm gonna go butter my pooper. Like I can feel your feelings in it. Sayori, stop.
Hugs the sheet of paper against her chest. You are so weird, Sayori.
I'm really happy that you wrote one. Oh, whoops. It just reminds me of how you're really a part of the club now.
Not to mention the fact that I'm standing in front of you in the club room? Yeah, well, of course. Not really into it yet, but that doesn't mean I'll break my promise.
See? It's like I said before about stuff. Deep down, you're not selfish at all, you know? Trying new things like this for other people. That's something only really good people do.
Thanks, Sayori. Not sure if Sayori sees the full picture of my motive here. Then again, I can't deny that she's part of the reason I joined, knowing how much this means to her and all.
Yeah. And I'm gonna make sure you have lots of fun here, okay? That will be my way of thanking you.
Alright, I'm going to hold you to that then.
Yay! Now, you'll read my poem too, right?
Don't worry. Oh, yes.
Don't worry, I'm really bad at this.
We'll see about that. Yeah, it's the same one.
Yep. I want breakfast.
I do want breakfast. Sayori, this is just a guess, but did you wait until... Can we skip this shit now?
Yeah.
Because now it's going on for too long with all the same stuff.
But it's fun.
It is fun to read, that is sure. But I'm cutting it out.
That's fine. Just keep the parts where I mention butt stuff.
Oh, of course. That part's staying in there. So we're going to do Monica, then Natsuki.
Oh, I was gonna say, do you want me to read? Because I can.
Up to you, if you want to.
Nah. It's fine.
Do you know and everything? It's all the
nothing's
same
different, yeah.
stuff, yeah.
That's fine.
I like it, butt stuff. Oh, it makes me think of something Natsuki would write, and she's a good writer, too.
Right.
Shel Silverstein. Oh, she's saying something different.
Maybe
now.
a long time ago, she's famous for telling all kinds of stories in just a few simple words.
You want me to read it?
Alright, so we're just going to continue from here real quick, just because it's new dialogue, so I would start from the Natsuki would write line.
I think the top part, actually.
Alright, fine.
It's a lot cuter than I expected.
Oh, jeez.
No. It kind of makes me think of something Natsuki would write. And she's a good writer, too, so take that as a compliment.
If you say so.
Yeah. By any chance, have you read anything by Shel Silverstein?
Eh? Maybe a long time ago.
He's famous for telling all kinds of stories in just a few simple words. His
Oh, wait,
poems
shit.
are-
Balls.
Balls.
His poems can be funny, endearing, or even sad. And sometimes they're only a few lines long. They might even feel like they're written for kids, but if you think about them, they can express views of the world that would apply to anybody.
I see. So you're saying that Natsuki is kind of like that.
Sort of. Maybe she's not an expert, but you probably won't find much filler in her poems. They might be easy to write, but they're super challenging to get the meaning through. So I can see why it would be your kind of poem to explore.
I'm sure I'll end up trying different things a lot. It could take a while before I feel comfortable doing this.
That's okay. I'd love to see you try new things. That's the best way to find the kind of style that suits you. Everyone else might be a little bit biased towards their own kinds of styles, but I'll always help you find what suits you the most. So don't force yourself to write the way everyone else wants you to write. It's not like you have to worry about impressing them or anything. Anyway, do you want to read my poem now? Don't worry, I'm not very good.
You sound pretty confident for someone who claims not to be very good.
Well, that's because I have to sound confident.
Alright, and then here's where we cut out because it's all the same shit.
Yep.
Yeah, the same.
But you know,
So
like,
hang on, I'm gonna read this again now that we've gone through the game, see if this like makes a thing. Boyfriend never know I wasn't home, peer inside for a clue. It was too deep, stretching forever and everything, a hole of infinite choices. I realize now I wasn't looking in, I was looking out, and he on the other side was looking
So, the whole is the game full of
Is
almost
it
infinite
talking
choices.
about, like...
It's breaking fourth walls.
I think it's breaking fourth walls where she likes the player, not the actual person in game.
Oh.
That's what it sounds like. Honestly, the way that is. That's what it sounds like to me.
True.
Like, listen to that last part right there. I realized now that I wasn't looking in, but I was looking out. And he, on the other side, was looking
snap.
in. It's talking about the player. I think that is directly referencing the player.
Monica, you creepy.
Mm-hmm. I've got a secret stalker in a video game, dear God.
So, what do you think?
It's very
As far as
freeform
all
is
the
what you
same,
call
too.
it. Yep. Alright, well. Some kind of epiphany. I'm trying to just, like, read all of this stuff after
Yeah.
going through here and seeing if it embraces my thought process here in this game. So I bet if you do, like, get everybody wiped out, though, you do, like... I couldn't help but notice in the files as well, right?
Mm-hmm.
So let me just go all the way back through here. Steam apps, common.
Get that Doki Doki. Oh, it still has that.
Because
there.
that opened.
Yeah.
Maybe that was always text, and this was encrypted. And then it became
Ooh.
decrypted after completing a certain point in the game.
Maybe there will be more after.
And it also makes me wonder as
All I
well,
did
too,
was
it's like with the Yuri thing as well, like, what also, that was completely unresolved, that, like, rolling up the sleeve thing.
Yeah.
That was completely unresolved. What was that about?
I assume
like-
if we had went for Sayori, we might have found out.
Probably. And then let me go, I'm gonna go to the bathroom, sorry about that. I'm gonna go to
That's
the
okay.
bathroom
My
real
ear's still attached.
quick.
Okay, well, let's start with the things I don't like. First of all,
Natsuki rereads my poem.
never mind. I don't feel like giving you my opinion.
Yeah, then what's the point of sharing in the first place? I wrote this when I could have been doing other things.
Ugh.
In fact, I remember how I said I wanted to read your poems? That's what I had in mind when writing this. I want to help you feel comfortable enough to share yours, like Monica said.
Well, I would be more comfortable sharing my poem with you if yours was really bad. You were supposed to show me some dumb poem, make me go, well, it's not that great, but let me show you what real literature looks like.
Mm.
And you went and ruined it. I hope you're happy.
So in other words, you're saying you liked it.
Ugh.
Natsuki's retort gets caught in her throat.
Ugh, you don't understand anything, do you? I already told you that you don't have to go announcing it to the world like you're all self-important. I fucked up that.
Pretty sure you never actually said that. I say that mostly to myself. Natsuki must really hate me or something. I can't figure out if it's a win or a loss that she liked my poem. In any case, you still need to show me yours, right?
Ugh, fine, I guess. Only because Monica will make me if I don't.
Yeah, the same poem. So their poems aren't going to change at all.
Yeah. I told you that you weren't gonna like it. Pretty sure
I
it's all
like
the same,
it.
though.
Mm-hmm.
What? Just be honest.
I am. Why are you so convinced that I wouldn't like it?
Well, because everyone in high school thinks that writing has to be all sophisticated and stuff, so people don't even take my writing seriously.
But isn't the point of poems for people to express themselves? Your writing style wouldn't make your message any less valid.
Yes, exactly. I like when it's easy to read, but it hits you hard.
Contrary to popular belief, by the way, my voice was this deep in high school, so I would sound exactly like this kid if I were 14 or 15.
Beautiful.
Just saying.
Like in this poem. Seeing everyone around you do great things can be really disheartening. So I decided to write about it.
Yeah, I understand.
But the other nice thing about the simple writing style is that it puts more weight on the wordplay. Like I set it for a rhyme at the end, but then it made it fall flat on purpose. It helps bring out the feeling like in the last line. Tripping over everything.
So
dude.
you did. I guess more went into it than I realized.
That's what it means to be a pro. I'm glad you learned something. Didn't expect that from the youngest one here, did you?
Nah, I guess not. Yeah, so it's all the same shit. So cut out. It's all the same stuff, I'm sure. I'm just gonna stop recording until I have these things.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh, now you get to choose her side.
Are we gonna choose her side?
Yeah, we're
Alright.
going into it.
True. Go balls deep then.
Or, no, I guess we could still betray her at this point, too. I have to wonder if this choice matters.
I have to know. I have to at least know. Or we could just be like, Sayori, help me. Are we gonna go? Everybody does Sayori, help me, though, so Bass didn't even know the result of that question.
Of the Sayori help
Like,
me,
when
or-
he didn't even know the result of when I picked that one, because I'm the first person he watched choose that.
Oh,
So we're gonna do the other one.
okay.
Well, let's go ahead and pick Natsuki then, and we'll see what happens here.
Natsuki.
Yuri. You're really talented.
Well,
But Natsuki has a point. I think that I racked my brain in an attempt to back myself up. I think that conveying feelings with few words can be just as impressive as well. It lets the reader's imagination take over, and Natsuki's poem did a really good job at that.
yeah. It did, didn't it? Shows how much you know. That's not...
Natsuki, I think that's enough.
Huh? Me? But she was so mean to me.
Natsuki's voice whines. Look, what we talked about yesterday was right. Writing is a really personal thing, and sharing it can definitely be hard. It looks like we learned that today. Even small criticism can lead to something pretty heated. I glance over my shoulder. Sayori is nodding vigorously. Yeah, so, you don't need to feel threatened. You're a great writer, Natsuki. Natsuki's voice gets caught in surprise.
Thanks for noticing.
She finally mutters that, barely audible. Yuri.
Mm-hmm.
Yuri looks at me dejectedly. With a face like that, I can't help but feel bad for her as well.
As you should.
Yeah, slut. God, that's horrible. I'm sure that Natsuki didn't mean everything she said, so you don't need to feel threatened either.
Well, if you say so. Hey! It's not like you need to apologize for me, butt stuff. Sheesh!
Natsuki takes a breath.
The thing about,
Natsuki glances around the room.
would everyone stop staring at me?
Unsurprisingly, Natsuki has a harder time with it than she boasted. Sayori and Monica look away.
Anyway, the thing about your boobs, I didn't mean it, okay? That's all.
Wow, alright.
Natsuki looks away, avoiding eye contact with everyone.
Yeah, you're naturally beautiful, Yuri.
Bootyful.
You are beautiful.
Sayori?
I'll go make some tea.
I was just trying to help.
I'm sure she appreciated it, Sayori. I pat Sayori on the shoulder.
Well, now that we're past that, everyone's read each other's poems, right?
That's a better result,
Hope
I
that
think.
it was worthwhile for everyone. Especially you, butt stuff. And to be honest, it's a nice change of pace from all the lazing around we got. Whatever.
Yeah. Jeez. Imagine if she talked like that.
Totally.
The club was responsible for ruining the atmosphere. Oh, so my joining the club was responsible for
No,
ruining the
not at
atmosphere.
all, not at all. There's still time before we go home, so we'll relax for a bit. Of course, besides chatting, we'll do literature-related things in the club room. So maybe you can take the chance to pick up a book or do some writing. After all, that's what the club is for.
I disagree, Monica.
About what?
That's not the most important thing about the literature club. The most important thing is having fun.
Of course. Well, I guess that's why you're the vice president, Sayori.
I love your thug Nagisa on Sayori. It's just
I
beautiful.
can't quite do that, though.
It's all good. I'm doing nothing, but in the end, I guess it's been worth it so far.
Something new.
Boop.
Possibly.
It's not long before Natsuki comes up to me unexpectedly. Yeah. Don't worry, I kept my promise. I pull the first volume of Parfait Girls out from my bag. Natsuki takes it from my hands and quickly turns it over, presumably to check for wrinkles. Hey, I'm not that careless. I handle manga all the time, you know.
I just wanted to make sure. Can you blame me for being paranoid? I don't give people my manga every day, you know.
That's true. I don't blame you.
Well, anyway, let me put this one back. I'm gonna get the next one, okay?
Natsuki makes her way to the closet. I follow.
So you're gonna tell me everything you thought, right? Where did this volume leave off again? I forget.
The chapter ended when Minori and Alice found...
Monica!
Natsuki's voice resonates
she was angry.
inside the closet. Eh? I peer inside. All of Natsuki's books are lined up on the top shelf.
Did you move my manga again? Sorry. The teacher got mad at me. Got mad at me for taking up so much space in her closet. So I had to move some stuff around and clean up a little bit. It's all still there. I just had to organize it a bit.
Top shelf is far above Natsuki's head.
Oh, I relate.
She makes a futile hop trying to figure out how to reach her manga.
Jeez. This is so inconvenient. I'm moving these all back down. There's plenty of room on these shelves. And besides, they're really pretty to look at when they're all lined up. Why would you waste that on the top shelf?
Natsuki. There's a stool on the wall there. In the closet, there's a collapsible stool that's hanging on the wall. If you want, I can reach up there and hand them to you.
I can get them myself.
Natsuki grabs the stool from the wall and unfolds it.
You think I'm too short or something?
I mean...
I knew it. Well, you know what? Just watch me.
Natsuki hops onto the stool, which ends up being a little wobbly because of its collapsible design. Careful.
I know what I'm doing.
Standing on the stool, Natsuki's fingertips reach the top shelf. The stool would be enough for me to easily grab the books, but Natsuki is being stubborn as usual. Natsuki uses her fingers to scoot one of the smaller boxes to the edge of the shelf.
See? Yeah.
The box suddenly tips. Natsuki barely catches it before it falls onto the floor. The stool wobbles. Losing balance, Natsuki hops off the stool. Thankfully, she was able to stay on her feet. She holds the box triumphantly.
I'll be honest, I was expecting either an upskirt or her to fall and he was going to catch her.
Right?
There.
Or both.
Or both.
Having almost fell, Natsuki is a bit shaken up. Jeez. No need to prove yourself to me. There's no way you'll be able to get the bigger boxes like that. I can reach them, so just...
I said I can do it. I don't want your help, okay? I'm gonna get a chair, so just hang on.
Natsuki forces her way past me out of the closet.
Let's see.
Classroom chairs have the desks attached, so they're too inconvenient to fit in the closet.
Aha!
Natsuki trots over to the teacher's desk, which has a computer chair behind it.
Oh, don't do it, bitch.
She rolls it on its wheels to get back over to the closet. It's a little dangerous since the chair swivels and rolls, but I've already learned my lesson, so I keep my mouth shut. Natsuki climbs out of the chair, then slowly balances onto her feet. Since she refuses my help, I take a seat with my back against the side of the doorway to simply watch.
Oh. Aha! There we go. See? I can easily do it now.
Natsuki grabs a stack of manga and bends down to put it onto the shelf below.
What?
The chair swivels. Natsuki catches herself on the shelf.
What are you doing? Can't you at least hold the chair steady instead of sitting and doing nothing?
Who was it who told me not to help? Yeah, I got you. I hold the chair while Natsuki reaches back up.
I think she's smiling again.
Right? I can, oh, of course.
Yep.
Almost see up her skirt. Gah. I force myself to turn away. Natsuki seriously didn't think this through. Once she realizes I'll be dead. Natsuki wraps her arms around the Parfait Girls box set, easily the largest one on the shelf.
Heavy. Hey, butt stuff? I don't think I can bend down without falling. Hurry and take this one.
Eh? But then I have to let go of the chair.
That's fine. Just for a second. Hurry up.
Alright. Let me just stand up. I slowly release my grip from the chair.
What do you mean, stand up?
Why are you all the way back? Natsuki looks like she just realized something, but she'll lose her balance if she moves. Natsuki, the box.
What are you looking at? You're trying to look up my...
Natsuki's legs shake.
Yep.
I'm not, I was just... Natsuki, don't try to move. Just give me the box.
You perv! You set me up! Go away! Get out!
But...
I'll do it myself!
The chair suddenly swivels beneath Natsuki's feet.
Play stupid
Natsuki.
games, win stupid prizes.
Yeah!
The scene turns to chaos in a split second. The chair flies from under Natsuki's feet. Frantically, I try to catch her.
Launches into Monica's face.
Right. The box topples out of her hands and the books go flying. I got you.
Whoops.
The full force of Natsuki's is there going to be a face full of boob?
I was thinking worse, but maybe.
Either way,
Hey, look, there's strawberry printed and strawberry scented.
he gets pelted in the face with books. Good, you deserve it. Natsuki tries to shield herself with her own arms as her face lands. Okay, so it's the reverse. My right arm and my back seriously felt the impact.
Ugh.
Slowly, Natsuki comes to her senses. Gick. She presses her arms straight into me to prop herself up.
Huh?
Natsuki seems to realize that it's not the floor that's beneath her.
Ugh. Gross, gross!
Gack! A fist pounds into my chest, why not? Natsuki then hoists herself to her feet.
What were you thinking? You sicko!
Everything goes, you.
Everything okay over there? I heard a loud noise.
Monica suddenly peers in.
Monica! See what happens when you put the manga on the top shelf? Are you trying to kill your club members or something? Ugh. Jeez. Sorry. Oh, and one more thing. Seems like your most recent club member is a total pervert. So I hope you're happy. Nope, that was
I didn't. Somehow it's impossible for me to explain this whole bizarre situation to Monica. Didn't do anything, I swear.
I know, don't worry.
Monica says that quietly to me. Looks like I'm off the hook.
Oh no. My...
I look down. Natsuki is kneeling on the floor holding one of her books that are scattered all over. There's a large diagonal crease along the page that she's desperately trying to smooth out. It must have landed on the page. Natsuki tries a bit more to fix the crease, but she can't get it out. Suddenly she gives up and slams the book shut and then throws it to the floor. Instead of continuing to yell, she just lowers her head. Natsuki, are you?
No.
Natsuki's voice squeaks. I see tears on her face. I'll help get the crease out, okay? It's partially my fault, so... Natsuki shakes her head, still looking down.
No. I don't even care that much. I'm just having a really bad day today.
Natsuki sobs again.
I didn't mean to take it out on you. I really didn't mean to.
It's fine.
I don't feel bad for you.
Is there anything you want to talk about? I keep forgetting to grab these sprites, though.
Yeah. It is a good idea to do that.
Boom. The first one that we have is her crying. Ha ha ha. Anyway. Natsuki shakes her head.
Just every day is so hard. I just want to come to the club and...
Natsuki falls silent again. I can't press her, so I can only do what I know how to do. Alright. Well, I'll help clean this up, and I'll move the rest of your manga for you. I pick up volume 2 of Parfait Girls. We'll set this one aside. This will help cheer you up a bit, okay? We can get started on it once I'm done here. Natsuki looks up with her glossy eyes. Her lip quivers.
You're really nice to me.
Eh? That sounds really strange coming from
Nice.
Natsuki. Didn't expect that at all.
I assume most people aren't nice to you.
Right. Well, I'm just treating you like a friend, you know?
Mm.
And I need that one too.
More crying. Oops. I love doing that. Because she'll probably die.
It's gonna look like that anyway at the end, I'm sure.
You
You know, it's a really good idea.
What?
I always just type it out.
Type what out?
Like, type out the file names. But
okay.
you already named that. So it was a good idea. Anyway.
Natsuki lowers her head and stifles another sob. Fucking... There we go. I'm not sure what happened to her today, but being nice is the least I could do. The next couple minutes are silent between us as I begin gathering the scattered books. I make sure to slip them into the box in their correct order. After a little bit, Natsuki starts helping. It isn't long before we're done and I hoist the box onto the shelf where Natsuki wanted to put it. Then I get on the stool and quickly finish moving the rest of her books from the top shelf. Alright, that should do it. I hop off the stool, Natsuki averts her gaze.
Thanks.
And we need that one too. No, I said 3. Why did that come out as a 2? Did I not hit the right key?
Guess not.
Oh well. Ah ha ha. It's nothing. Natsuki is holding the volume I set aside in her hands. Alright, I'm ready.
Good. Even if you weren't, I'd make you anyway. You're taking responsibility for what you said. The thing about cheering me up.
If you insist. So I assume she has family issues. Like issues at home and shit.
Oh god, I hope she's not getting abused.
I hope not, too. That's gonna... You're terrible. You're terrible.
Well, considering Sayuri's friggin' depressed.
True.
She's an awful tsundere.
So it's not as fucked up as I thought it was then. I thought it's more actual relatable problems with people then. I was expecting something fucked up.
Relatable fucked up.
Yeah. Natsuki's mood quickly improves, laughing and pointing things out to me. She's surprisingly sharp, making note of a lot of subtle, repeated jokes and background elements. In the end, I'm pretty impressed with how everything ties together in this manga. I guess Natsuki has good taste after all. After some time, Monica gets our attention as usual, and it's time to share poems again. Guess I'll be holding on to this for now.
Yep.
And I need that one as well.
All of them.
Oh, I'm gonna get all the sprites of every chick.
Even you sound more enthusiastic this time.
Well, I'm starting to get into it, you know?
Told you.
Yeah. I returned to my seat and slipped the book into my bag. Let's start with Natsuki this time.
Yeah.
Natsuki reads my poem. She keeps glancing at me, then back at the poem. By now, she must have read it at least more than once. Is it that bad?
No, it's not. It's good. It's good. It's really good, okay? There, I said it. Ugh, this wasn't supposed to happen at all. Why can't you just be bad at this? My poems are supposed to impress you, not the other way around.
You're trying to impress me?
Obviously. You think I'd let you enjoy Yuri's writing more than mine? Give me a break.
Do we have this one?
Nope. Wait, yeah, well, no, we had her crying before.
Hold on, I will let you know in just a second here. Do I have this saved under mom email stuff? I think so. Boy, did that become a shit show of things that I don't need in here. No, because we have the crying one.
Yeah.
So we need this one. There we go. I mean, we have 5, so that's more than enough anyway, but considering that I only rotated between the same 3 with Yuri so far.
Yeah.
Well, in that case, what's the problem with me trying to impress you?
I'll tell you. You...
Natsuki's face freezes like she just realized something.
You're trying to impress me?
Damn it, I just missed a Fang picture. Fuck.
That's okay, there'll be more.
Natsuki vigorously scans her eyes over my poem one more time. Then the poem slips out of her hands and flutters onto the floor.
I have to use the bathroom.
That's funny.
She's going to sob into a cheeseburger on the toilet. My cheeseburgers? I don't know. She seems like the girl that would eat cheeseburgers.
While screaming I'm a fat bitch for some reason while she's in the bathroom.
She's not the one with the confidence problems. Well, actually, they all kind of do.
Yeah.
Just different ways.
Red-faced Natsuki quickly walks out of the room.
Hey, that stuff? Did you do something to Natsuki? I just saw her rush out like that. You didn't do anything terrible, did you?
No! Just told her that. My voice gets caught in my throat. There's no way I could tell Monica that I'm trying to impress Natsuki. Monica seems that the poem is lying on the floor and swiftly picks it up. She reads through it, her smile not fading from her face.
I see. You wrote this for Natsuki, didn't you?
I mean, not really.
In fact, didn't she like your poem a lot the other day too? I'm surprised you know her taste so well already. Are you sure you're not cheating, butt stuff?
Cheating?
Oh.
What do you mean by that?
Never mind, I'm just kidding.
Didn't understand Monica's joke at all.
Fuck off, Monica.
Anyway, how do you think Natsuki feels about you? Oh, you don't need to answer that. It was just something for you to think about. Hey!
Natsuki comes up and snatches the poem out of Monica's hands. Neither of us had noticed her enter the room.
Did you read this, Monica?
Of course, I liked it.
Ugh. You should really stop reading things that aren't for you, you know. You have a bad habit of doing that. Butt Stuff wrote this poem, and we're supposed to share that with everyone, right? Ugh.
Natsuki freezes. She apparently forgot that my poem is technically for everyone to read.
Okay, well, I think Butt Stuff is done sharing this poem with everyone. It's not like anyone would want to read this anyway. In fact, I'm just going to hold on to this. If you insist. What? Are you looking at me like that? Like what? Urgh. Never mind.
Oh, Natsuki. I'll give you the poem, but that's still not very fair to Sayori. She hasn't gotten to read it yet.
So what? Well, I guess Butt Stuff is right, Natsuki. It's not fair if you don't let everyone finish reading it.
Fine. Natsuki returns my poem.
It's not like she's gonna like it, though. Anyway, read my poem now. And no, I won't let you keep it. This is my only copy.
The spiders one.
That's dumb.
So it's all the same one. And then this is all the same stuff, right? Yup.
Yep.
Oh, this is new.
But I've been enjoying sharing my writing with you, so consider yourself lucky, okay?
Ah ha ha. Well, thanks for being honest.
What's that supposed to mean? I'm always honest. Jeez. Just look forward to tomorrow, okay?
Yeah, alright, I will.
Wait, you didn't talk to Monica yet. It took her choice out.
Yeah, because she already read it. Which
Oh.
is kind of weird.
That's what I'm
That
saying.
is very weird. Okay.
Oh!
Yeah.
Are you still mad at me
Eh?
for disrespecting Natsuki yesterday? Because reading this poem? Now I know why you got mad at me. Because you prefer her writing over mine.
That's not really true.
Meaning, when I disrespected her, I disrespected you too, didn't I? Oh no.
Yuri, you might be reading into this a little too much.
How can I be so stupid? I always let these things happen. Whenever I think before I speak, I just come off as awkward and unlikable. But if I speak without thinking, the things I want to keep inside come out and make people hate me. So please don't force yourself to be around me. And I know this is what Monica wants. But it's not fair for you to... But it's not fair to you when you could be enjoying your time with Natsuki and Sayori.
Yuri.
Please. It makes it easier for me if you don't express any concern. Besides, I have my books with me. That's all I need.
Yuri smiles sadly and puts her head down on her desk.
Damn it, Cupcake.
I'm frustrated. I don't hate her, but it's as if she's not capable of listening to me over her own thoughts. I sigh to myself. All I can do is accept that that's how she is. If she wants to be left alone, then I have no choice but to abide by that request. Wow, alright, you become a dick then when you go fucking Natsuki route by just ignoring her. Like, what the fuck?
Because Natsuki's a dick.
Hey, you.
Eh? I look up to see Natsuki next to me.
Are you just gonna sit there and keep staring at nothing? There isn't that much time, so...
Ah, sorry. Didn't mean to make you worry or anything.
It's not like I'm worried. I was just...
Baka. Natsuki glances down at her
You're
side.
gonna have to put up like a baka counter.
I'm literally gonna put a Baka counter, yes. She's holding a volume of manga in her hand. That's right. Something just came up for a minute, but we can get started now. I won't make you wait any longer.
Jeez. Now you're making me feel like a jerk. If something's bothering you, then you can just tell me to leave you alone, and I will. I mean, assuming you didn't feel like talking about it or anything.
She practically mumbles that last part. Nah, I'm probably making it seem like a bigger deal than it is. I've just been thinking about Sayori is all.
Sayori? Thinking about her?
Yeah, she seems pretty down today, but she didn't want to admit it to me. So I can't help but wonder if it happened to her.
Oh.
Natsuki exhales.
Well, first of all, you should really work on your phrasing. But anyway, you're her best friend, right?
Yeah, I guess so.
Yeah. Then in that case, I think you should trust her a little more. If she needed you, then you would be the first person she would go to, right?
Well, I guess that's true.
I mean, some people just have those days. You can't always avoid it. If anything, she probably doesn't want you to worry about her because it's not important.
Yeah, that's kind of what she said to me. Maybe it's not right for me to go against her wishes.
Exactly. If she needs you to worry about her, then it'll be a lot more obvious.
Yeah. I should have thought of it that way from the start.
Blah.
Natsuki fiddles with the book she's holding in her hands.
She really means a lot to you, doesn't she?
Don't get the wrong idea or anything. We've just been friends for a long time. It's normal to be worried about your friends. I mean, you were worried about me, so...
I was not! Jeez, if you're fine, then let's hurry and get started already.
Yeah.
Okay, everyone.
After some time passes, Monica calls out to the club room.
Why don't we share our poems now?
Alright, save stuff.
Boop, boop, boop.
Cut out!
Let's see.
You're certainly enthusiastic today.
Of course. You know I like your writing.
I'm just surprised. You seemed like you had a lot of trouble admitting that before.
Well, of course. I just had to put you in your place a little bit. It's not like I was shy or anything stupid like that. Or jealous. I really wasn't jealous.
I swear I wasn't jealous.
Just because you happen to be a good writer? That's such a dumb thing to get jealous about.
Natsuki.
What?
You're not very confident about your writing, are you?
Well, what are you talking about? My writing is obviously the best. Right?
Took me a while to figure out, but I think I finally did.
Confident.
Maybe Natsuki acts so arrogant because she's trying to make up for her own insecurities. If she acts like she's the best, then other people might think that way too.
Right? But stuff? Please just tell me you like my poems. I don't care if you hate them. Just please tell me I'm the best. I just really need to hear that from someone. I know I sound stupid. There's a reason I never shared my poems before this.
Natsuki.
Because nobody ever takes me seriously. What's the point in sharing my poems if people just laugh and say, "That's so cute, just like you, Natsuki"? Sometimes I don't want to be cute, but nobody understands that. I try really hard when I write. The style doesn't matter. The emotions are there. Why can't anyone see that? I just want...
Natsuki trails off. Maybe it's because her lips started to quiver. I look down. Her fists are clenched really tightly. Hey, Natsuki. If you're not careful, you'll rip your own poem. I gently grab the poem with my own hand until she relaxes her grip on it. I place it flat on the desk and smooth out the wrinkles that she put into it.
Don't read it!
Before I can pick it back up, Natsuki snatches the poem up from the desk.
It's not any good. And I know you hate my poems, so you don't have to read this one, okay?
But I want to read it.
Why?
Because I like your poems. I really do. Why would I judge you for your style? It's not like my own style is anything crazy. I mean, it's true, it's the first time I read one of your poems. I didn't look into it. But I know your poem. I know you better now, and it's wrong for Yuri to think your style is more amateur than hers. And Sayori, she always means well. But sometimes she's so focused on simple happiness that she doesn't understand what people really want. Yeah, I guess I never really thought about how hard it is for you. And I'm sorry if that was part of the problem. I understand now. You're not just cute, you're a lot more than that. Ah, Natsuki, you're doing it again. Once again, Natsuki clenches her poem a little too hard. She looks down, holding her eyes from me. I never realized how difficult this was for her, but finally she forces herself to extend her arms and set her poem on the table.
You can read it. Just turn that way. I don't want you to look at my face right now.
Alright, I will.
Oh,
This is a new one, yes.
go for it.
Because you. Tomorrow will be brighter with me around, but when today is dim, I can only look down. My looking is a little more forward because you look at me. Hang on. When I want to say something, I say it with a shout, but my truest feelings can never come out. My words are a little less empty because you listen to me. When something is above me, I reach for the stars, but when I feel small, I don't get very far. My standing is a little bit taller because you sit with me. I believe in myself with all of my heart, but what do I do when it's torn all apart? My faith is a little bit stronger because you trusted me. My pen always puts my feelings to the test. I'm not a good writer, but my best is my best. My poems are a little bit dearer because you think of me. Because you.
That's kind of cute.
That is adorable.
Why are you looking at me like that? If you don't like it, then just say it. I won't get mad.
No, it's not that I don't like it. I was just a little surprised to read it. I guess I'm not used to hearing such nice things coming from you.
Oh.
Don't say that. Dummy. What do you think the point of writing is? Expressing things that you can't just say.
Yeah, I understand. I'm sorry for missing the point sometimes. I always mean well. And I'm happy you showed this to me. I liked it.
Well, yeah. I'm a pro, so...
Natsuki mumbles, completely failing to sound confident like she usually does.
Just remember that I can think these things sometimes too. You know, when you're nice to me, it's meaningful.
Ah, I'm glad. Sensing Natsuki is satisfied, I start to hand the poem back to her. But as I do, Natsuki takes my hand and pushes them back away. Her small, soft hands surprise me with their assertion.
I don't want it.
Eh? Why not?
I just don't. Jeez.
I realize what Natsuki is doing. Unable to be honest, she's trying to give me the poem in a roundabout way. Well, in that case, I'm going to keep it. Instead of teasing her, I choose to go along with it.
Good. If you didn't, I would... Never mind. Just, I'm glad that you want it.
Natsuki backpedals on her words and leaves it at that. Despite her best efforts to hide her expression, I can see her faintly smiling to herself.
That's all for now, so go put it away before someone sees it, okay?
Ah, yeah. I'll go do that. With that, I return to my seat so that I can put away Natsuki's poem.
Probably Yuri next. I'd say Sayori for last.
Yeah. Agreed. Yuri doesn't look too enthused about spending time with me.
Waifu, no.
I guess if she changes her mind, she'll come to me. But I should leave her be for now.
Oh, that was it?
Oh, wow.
Damn. Homegirl just hates you.
Christ.
Hi, butt stuff. Have you thought about what you want to submit to perform at the festival?
Yeah, butt stuff the poem. Well,
Butt stuff.
being in this club is one thing, but performing in front of a bunch of people, I'll give it some more thought.
Okay, no pressure.
Is this the same? I
Yeah.
can't tell. Okay.
Oh, that was different.
Oh,
That's
the
all
Natsuki
different.
stuff. We'll start from here then.
Oh, come on, butt stuff. It's awfully suspicious, you know. Spending time with her in the club room every day, pretending to like the mangas that she's into.
You know, hold on, you know how Natsuki is? If I don't indulge her, she'll end up hating me.
Huh? No, I think you're misunderstanding butt stuff. It's not like Natsuki just hates anyone who doesn't give her what she wants. Yeah, she's assertive, but she's not that selfish. In fact, I think you're the only one who indulged her as much as you have.
Is that so? I kinda knew that, but I just didn't want to admit it.
So, I just need to ask one thing of you. Be careful, please? Natsuki's kind of unpredictable. A lot of times, she doesn't even know what she wants. After all, she's the youngest one here. She might not know how to handle her own feelings properly. What I'm saying is, if something bad happens, then it could end up damaging the club too. And you wouldn't do that to me, right?
I'm not sure how to respond to Monica. While I care about her and the club, it's also kind of unfair to bring that up.
Well, you're smart. I'm sure you'll do the right thing.
Monica smiles sweetly.
Anyway, I'll share my poem with you now, alright?
You're... alright. And then the lady who knows everything. So we're gonna reread this real quick.
Yeah.
Alright, folks, so we're back at this choice. Where are we gonna go? Are we gonna go with Sayori, or are we gonna completely see if we can hang out with
Let's
Yuri?
save first before we choose
I
that.
agree. Thank you for reminding me that.
Yeah. Okay, let's try Yuri. She'll probably just be like, nah, son. You don't like me, I don't like you anymore.
Well, I'll probably be the most careful Yuri. Yeah, okay, so...
What, really? Oh.
That just happens?
Huh. Wow.
Do we want to continue this
No.
further?
No.
No?
No. I need to see baking action. Stir that batter, girl.
Because I get a feeling that somebody's going to get garroted by cupcakes.
Fucking cupcakes with needles in them.
Yeah. Well, alright, I didn't think that was going to go through either.
Oh. See? Yeah. Well. Wanna try Monica again? Even though it's probably gonna give us the same result.
You know what I'm also going to do is let me back up the files.
Ooh, yeah.
I'm gonna try to be a filthy
Cheating.
cheater. I'm gonna see if the game calls me out on it more than anything else, because I doubt it's that simple. So let's copy those. We're gonna make a folder right in here.
How do you not won't clean it out of the folder?
It shouldn't. If it's not a folder that it's
Back up
looking
the
for,
S.
like it would have to actually delete. It would have to look for the file. That's how
Okay.
coding works. It would have to know the name of the file to wipe it by default.
Gotcha.
That's why they're able to like generate files and stuff, because it has the path and the name and everything. It would need to know the name of the file or find a way to dig up the name of the file with a variable.
Okay.
So there's a
Monica.
possibility it still could do that, but I don't think so.
Okay.
In fact, we'll drag it out there just to
That's what I'm
make sure.
saying. I think it'd be safer on the desktop or something.
So what are we doing?
Try Monica again, even though she'll probably still say no. Because they're assholes. Yep.
Mm-hmm. So that's not an option then, apparently. I actually felt bad for her with this part. Like, I
Yeah.
actually did when they ganged up on her. I was like, oh.
Okay, we can try Sayori, but honestly, I feel like we should do Natsuki.
Let's try the Sayori one. I mean, if it's gonna be anyone, then I prefer helping Sayori. I mean, we're already neighbors, and...
Oh, nope, they're not gonna let you do that either, because they're working together. Oh,
Oh, do you really hate us that much? That's funny.
damn.
Alright, well, fucking, I did not want to pick Monica. Natsuki, there we go. Natsuki sounds like... There you go. You guys made it sound like a lot of work, so it probably... Don't worry.
Don't worry.
Okay.
Baking is a ton of fun. He'll definitely agree. Just a minute ago you were saying that. That's because... Never mind, okay? Well, anyway, you'll be fine by yourself, right, Yuri? Of course. I'm used to it, after all. Damn, girl.
Damn.
That's good.
Even though Yuri is being melodramatic, it's a little hard not to feel bad.
So that's everything, right? And anything else we need to talk about? No, I think that's about it. Are you guys excited? Yes! Everything except the performance is gonna be awesome.
I think that really counts. I don't think that really counts.
What
about you?
What about you, butt stuff?
Me? I guess I could say I'm interested in seeing how it'll turn out. I think the rest of this is all
That's good enough for
same.
me. What about you, Yuri? Yuri? She's still sulking.
Natsuki starts pouting too.
It's not... I mean, it's not that big of a deal or anything.
Well, it might not be just that. I think that Yuri might be feeling a little underappreciated in general. Having to come up with something for her to do, then nobody offering to help.
That doesn't mean... Ugh.
Natsuki glances back and forth between everyone with a worried expression.
Look.
Natsuki goes over and puts her hands on Yuri's shoulders.
Man, everyone likes touching shoulders.
Right?
Yuri, you really are the most talented one here. And you're going to help make the event a lot more fun and welcoming. I mean, the cupcakes will probably help a lot too, but you're going to make the atmosphere special. That'll be really important for the way that people feel during the performances. So, you need to stop being dumb and give yourself a little more credit.
Natsuki releases her hands and turns around to face the other direction.
You didn't really mean that, did you? Not really, but oh jeez.
Jesus. Yuri isn't the only one surprised. Monica and I are also taken back by Natsuki's words. Natsuki of all people to be saying such encouraging things, but I begin to understand. Natsuki was trying to sound like Sayori. Even if it didn't work perfectly well, I can see she tried to say something Sayori would say at a time like this. Because Sayori always helps everyone smile and feel good about themselves.
Except when she's dead.
Except when she's dead. Jesus.
I'm sorry for being dumb. I'm going to do my best. And all of us are going to make it a really great event. Yeah! Yeah! I hope to see everyone do their best. But with that, there's nothing more for today. So I guess it's time for us to head out. Okay, but I'm staying here a bit longer. Barely got to do any reading today, so... fair enough. There's nothing wrong with that.
Everyone packs up their things. I start to follow Monica and Yuri out the door as they chat between each other.
Where are you going?
Eh?
We still need to figure out our plans for this weekend. You literally would have gotten home and realized that you didn't even have a way to contact me.
Oh, that's true. I have no idea how that slipped my mind.
Jeez, good thing I stopped you. I'm giving you my number, okay? You'd better not make it weird or anything.
Why would I do that? Right? All of them. Just a million. Just
Not even of his own.
find an IP address. Yeah. Just bottleneck them all in there. Natsuki gives me her number.
Okay,
Give me those digits, girl.
I'm coming over on Sunday. I'll bring all the ingredients.
I don't know why, but I read ingredients as Native Americans. I don't even know
Cannibal
how.
cupcakes.
I'm bringing all the Native Americans. Jeez.
How you gonna round them all up?
Wait. You're coming to my house?
Well, yeah. What's wrong with that?
I mean, I just figured that since I'm the one helping, wouldn't I be going to your house?
Yeah, right. I could have a guy over my house. My dad would kill me.
Really? That's kind of strict if you ask me.
Yeah? How do you think I feel? I can't do anything when my dad is home. Oh no. Anyway, I just need to complain for a second. We have each other's numbers now. That's all I needed from you. I guess I'll text you when I'm coming over.
Alright, fine by me.
Yeah. I'm really gonna show you why I love baking so much. So you'd better look forward to it.
Oh? Didn't you say you were just going to give me the dirty work?
Well, I was just saying that. It's not like I could act like that in front of everyone. That I was looking forward to this.
Wait, really?
Well, kind of. Just because I never got to bake with someone else before. That's all it is, so...
Alright, I get it. Sorry for overreacting. Anyway, I'll be heading out now. See you on Sunday.
Never mind.
I can't believe this. Natsuki is going to be coming to my house on Sunday? Alright, all the same shit.
Oh, we're probably gonna go talk to Sayori again, and...
Mm-hmm.
Oh. Using tons of them.
Edgy and cute language, yes. Complaining about things, but I kind of saw that one coming. But putting Natsuki aside, I haven't heard a single thing from Sayori. Yeah.
Yeah,
Alright, well, let's go and,
Sayori will probably die again if we don't say we love her.
Butts! And romance scenes.
And cupcakes!
And cupcakes.
Maybe that look like butts.
That would be an interesting cupcake. A butt cake.
Ass cake.
Before I know it, she texts me to let me know she's outside the front door. Without delay, I open the front door to let her in.
That's adorable!
Right? Oh my god.
Well, you
Sup?
gotta save the Sprite.
I have to save the Sprite, yes.
Save the Sprite. Save the soda.
No.
Sprite.
You're telling me that soda helped me catch soda? That fills me with happiness.
Oh no.
What? Not talking about hope? Somebody say hope?
Sup?
Hey. I don't know what I was expecting, but seeing Natsuki in something other than her school uniform totally threw me off. Seeing her in such cute clothes makes the uniform seem totally unfitting in comparison.
Jeez, don't make you feel so awkward already. It's gonna be a long afternoon, so don't be weird just because you're not used to seeing me outside of school. Anyway, I'm coming in.
I see you brought a lot of stuff.
Like the kitchen.
Right? Natsuki is carrying a large bag that is probably full of baking supplies.
Well, I didn't want to come all this way to find out that your kitchen isn't equipped for the job. You brought everything I asked you to, right?
Yeah, I did. Yesterday, Natsuki asked me to buy a bunch of ingredients if I didn't have them at home.
Good. Glad I could count on you to do your part.
Well, of course. I'm surprised to hear Natsuki suddenly saying that rather than something snarky like she usually does. Could it be that she is a little different outside of school after all? Anyway, let's go to the kitchen.
What? You're not even gonna offer to take this heavy bag from me? Where's your hospitality butt stuff?
Come on. Since when did I need to be a gentleman? Ouch. Grab the bag. I grab the bag Natsuki holds out for me. Gick. It's ridiculously heavy.
I carried that all the way here. Are you impressed?
I see now. Yeah, I'm impressed a little, Natsuki. It seems like I always underestimate you. I need that one too, because that's a good one.
Yup.
Although we really only need one of these sprites, which is going to wind up being the one in the scene.
Yep.
Because there's no way that's going to be in more than one episode, I assure you.
Yep.
87. Yep, Natsuki 87.
Christ. It's because I'm so small, isn't it? You jerk.
Natsuki hits a fist into my chest. Hey. Your size has nothing to do with it. You really do hate being small that much.
Yes.
Eh?
It's not that I hate it. I mean, sometimes I like proving people wrong when they only think I'm worth my size. It's fun when I get to be small and also better than other people. But, geez, never mind. What are you making me say? Don't think you can make me talk about weird things just because we're not at school. Are we getting started or what? There's a lot of stuff I gotta teach you.
I think I know what Yuri's fucking thing is, dude.
What?
She cuts herself.
That's what I said, the long
I was just
sleeves.
thinking about that.
Dude, long sleeves, knife fetish. I was trying to not blatantly say it. I thought you knew.
No, it just clicked. Anyway.
What?
It's a little bit more like you. You're more fun when you just speak your mind like that.
Hey! Now you're treating me like a kid. I was just trying to be a little nicer to you, you know. And just because I don't have a mature and sexy figure like Yuri doesn't mean you should treat me like...
Natsuki catches her words and her face turns red. Natsuki.
Forget it. I didn't say anything.
I should apologize. I appreciate that you were trying to be nicer. I should have been a little more considerate too. But also, that's what you're thinking when you should know that there are tons of guys who are into body types like yours.
Especially
if that's
me.
what you're thinking, yeah.
How would you know that anyway?
Just trust me on this one.
And my porn stash.
Yeah. Yeah. Gross. Hey. Was that to me?
Who else?
Man. Let's just get started already.
You get all sour when a girl calls you gross. I mean, most people get upset.
Finally found your weakness.
I finally found your weakness, butt stuff.
Natsuki smiles deviously. Please spare me. Well, if Natsuki decides to dish out more insults like that, there is no way I'm not fighting back. But she's satisfied enough for now, finally starting to pull things out of her bag so we can get started. Before long, the whole kitchen is a mess. Spoons, dirty bowls, flour, spilled fluid, plastic bags are strewn about every countertop. The mixer isn't big enough to make all the batter at once, so we had to do it several times. Meanwhile, Natsuki is babysitting all my movements to make sure I don't mess up her precious baking.
Butt stuff, where did you put the food coloring? The batter's going in the oven soon, so I need to fill the trays.
I think it's still in the bag next to the table. What are you using it for?
To color the batter, of course. I'm making each tray a different color. That way, even if the flavors aren't different, everyone can still pick their favorite.
Ah, that's a cute idea. But are we doing something like that with the icing?
Do you want to?
Ah, you're asking me? I don't really have a preference, so...
Come on! I'm not putting any heart into this at all. Can't you at least try to have fun?
For real. I'm having fun.
No, I'm too busy being a dish rag.
Right? I'm not really sure what Natsuki is trying to get out of me. Meanwhile, I see her separate the batter into smaller bowls and put a few drops of food coloring into each. $10 that the main character in this, though, has a cow lick.
Of course he does.
Ah, that does look pretty cool.
See? It's not like baking is just about following instructions. The presentation is where you get to be creative and have the most fun. It's a million times more worth it than in the end. It's a million times more worth it in the end if it just looking at it makes everyone's eyes light up. Whatever.
Right? Like the ones you made on your first day, huh? I recall Natsuki proudly presenting her cat-shaped cupcakes and Sayori and Monika's delighted expressions. I wonder if I can make Natsuki proud like that too. Yeah, maybe I will use the food coloring then.
Sounds like you're starting to understand. Just make sure you completely finish mixing the icing before you mess with the food coloring.
Yeah, it's getting there. We were using the electric mixer for the batter, but I got stuck with a whisk and a huge bowl for the icing.
Huh? The icing's still all lumpy. Are you even trying?
Well, yeah. It'll just take a little longer.
Jeez, I'll be here all night if you do it like that. Here, look.
Natsuki grabs the whisk from me and uses her other hand to tilt the bowl back.
You really need to beat the crap out of it.
After a few seconds, the consistency of the icing is already improved.
See?
As if to emphasize, Natsuki sticks a finger in the icing and pops it in her mouth. Reluctantly, I start to do the same.
Hey!
Natsuki suddenly grabs my wrist.
I don't want your gross fingers in my icing.
Your icing, eh? Are you forgetting who did all the work? I start to fight back, trying to inch my finger towards the bowl.
Don't make me beat the crap out of you next.
I'd like to see you try. I push harder, just enough for my finger to reach the icing. I triumphantly scoop some with my finger just as Natsuki tugs with all her might. What?
Is this gonna be another finger in the mouth thing?
Probably. Ah! The force of Natsuki pulling me causes me to stumble, making her stumble in return.
Gross! You got it on my face.
Damn it. And whose fault is that? There's a big glob of icing on Natsuki's cheek. She tries to reach it with her tongue, but it's too far away.
Jeez. You know what? Take this.
Natsuki instead wipes it off with her finger before shoving her finger towards my own face. You wish. I'm faster. I grab her wrist with my hand before it reaches my face. Natsuki tries to use her other hand to fight back, but I grab that one as well.
Headbutt him. Oh.
Oh, shit.
Stop.
Not until you apologize for calling me gross.
Fine, fine. I'm sorry for calling you gross. You know I don't mean it. It's just fun seeing you react to it.
Alright, I'm stealing this.
Yep, that's cute.
Mm-hmm.
Cute as fuck.
Moe as fuck. Yeah, she's the real cupcake here.
But
But
I still don't like her, but she's better now. I know the whole tsundere thing, but...
I never really was a big fan of the tsundere thing, because it's just eh.
Yeah.
I never get past the rough exterior shit. Or at the least, I never deal with the rough exterior shit. When I see it, I walk away. And that's always been the best way to deal with people like that, because I became pretty close friends with somebody that was exactly like that.
Oh, jeez.
So... she just realized at a certain point that I don't deal with her being an asshole. That basically was it. Anyway, so let's continue.
You do that to me all the time, you know. Saying dumb things just to get a reaction out of me. You really shouldn't tease girls like that.
Is that so? In that case, I probably shouldn't do this either. I take Natsuki's finger and put it in my mouth, licking off the icing. Damn it.
What? Did you seriously just...
Natsuki is so surprised by that, she can't even figure out how to get mad at me. Her face is entirely red.
Butt stuff. You really shouldn't do that kind of thing to girls unless you really like them. You know that, right?
That kind of question... what kind of question is she asking me just like that? How did the moon turn to this so quickly? The moon. Clan of the Cave Moon, or the Moon Cave. Natsuki gazes at me in silence. I notice her shallow breaths. Why am I starting to feel dizzy?
I said breasts for a minute. I'm like, how are your boobs shallow?
Out of nowhere, a fire alarm starts going off.
Good job,
Natsuki rushes over to the oven. Is something burning? I thought you didn't put the cupcakes in yet.
No wonder. You left a dirty tray in here, dummy. How could you make a mistake like that?
You should have checked before turning the oven on.
Don't blame me for your mistakes. Jeez.
Natsuki uses an oven mitt to grab the blackened tray out of the oven. She sets it on top of the stove. In another moment, the fire alarm stops.
Anyway, I'm putting them in the oven now.
Yeah. The tension from the moment before still lingers over our heads, but the moment has already been lost. I watch as Natsuki slides the cupcake trays into the oven. Then I reluctantly pick up the whisk and continue with the icing like nothing ever happened. I will give Natsuki this over anybody else. I have to be honest with you. When it comes to like an actual relationship kind of thing, I always preferred like that back and forth, like I'm gonna beat your ass, no, I'm gonna beat your ass shit over anybody that just agrees with anything that you say. That's boring.
You're a piece of trash.
To me.
I know.
Well, fuck you too, Einstein.
That smells so good.
The cupcakes are ready to be pulled out of the oven. As soon as Natsuki opens the oven door, a blast of sweet-smelling warm air fills the room.
Look at how cute they all look.
Hi, bitch. Hi, cat. Hi.
Cat.
Hi, kitty. Come here. She proudly shows off the different colored cupcakes in each of the trays. They'll look even better once we add the icing.
Not like you need to tell me that. I brought decorating stuff, so I hope you can get creative. Here, scoop the icing into these bags.
Can you get your ass over here, Jesus? Brat? God.
Fuck
I've been trying to, like, fuck with the cat this whole entire time, but, like... she's like, no, I'm gonna stay just out of reach so that you can't get a good grip.
My cat does that.
Mm-hmm.
I have these nozzles that'll make it look nice and fluffy. This one can even make flowers. I probably won't be using it this time, though.
What's this one for?
Makes
I pick up one of the... yeah, right, for mixing. I pick up one of the nozzles that has a much thinner tip than the others.
That one's really thin, so you can use it to make stripes or other patterns. But you can also use it to write stuff on a cake. Like happy birthday or whatever.
Ah, I see. It gives me an idea, actually.
Huh?
Well, it's a literature event, right? We could make it even more literature themed by writing a different word on each of the cupcakes. Word? Oh, thin. Okay. It would be really fun to see people choose their cupcake based on a word they like.
I was kind of expecting you to say something really stupid, but that's actually a really cute idea, so...
Ah ha ha. Maybe I'm getting it from you.
What's that supposed to mean? I'm not cute.
Come on. You're not at school. Nobody's judging. You can't dress and act like this and not expect me to think you're cute.
Well...
Natsuki's voice trails off.
Same with you.
Eh? Did you just say something?
No, nothing. Let's just do the icing.
Natsuki picks up the paste and fastens a nozzle, yep, on each of the bags.
There's a lot to do, so we shouldn't be wasting time. Here, I'll show you how to do it.
Without giving me a chance to think about before, Natsuki quickly moves on. She shows me how to apply the icing, then we each get to work. When we're finally finished, Natsuki puts them all aside to admire our work.
Look how pretty they are together.
Yeah, they are, aren't they?
I wish I could have one now.
Well, there's no reason you can't, right? I don't see any harm in that.
Well, yeah, but my dad's making dinner tonight, so I really need to save my appetite.
Ahaha. Sayori is the exact opposite in that regard. If she was here, she would probably tore down 10 cupcakes by now. And she would still eat dinner.
Come on, that's just unhealthy. Besides, when my dad cooks, I need to eat as much of it as I can. Well, anyway, I was hoping we would have time for manga, but I need to be home for dinner.
Huh, already. That's a shame.
It's your fault for working so slowly. You should have thought about that. It's not like you'll always have this chance.
Man. As usual, Natsuki places the blame on me.
You can bring the cupcakes tomorrow, right? If you and Sayori each carry some, you can probably do it in one trip.
Yeah, I can do that. And don't worry, I won't let her eat any.
I wish she would listen to me the way she listens to you.
Ah, yeah. I again think back to the conversation I had with Sayori earlier. I felt so helpless. Sayori always does listen to me, but at that point, I felt like she didn't listen to me at all.
Okay, I'm all packed up. Good work today.
You too. I'll walk you out, I guess. Just like that, Natsuki is about to leave. It feels like the afternoon went by in a flash. More than that, did I even take the opportunity to get closer to her like I wanted?
You put her finger in your mouth, so
right?
I guess that's pretty close.
Well, I guess I'll be off then. Thanks for all the help and everything. I'll see you tomorrow.
Wait, Natsuki.
Huh?
Well, you said before about not always having this chance. It doesn't have to be that way at all. I had fun today. You showed me how fun baking can be, like you wanted. But aside from that, you can come over anytime, okay? I think that where is his parents anyway, this character?
Maybe they're overseas or some other Japanese trope.
Right. I think that if possible, I'd like to spend more time like this. If you want to read manga or go out somewhere.
Do you really mean that?
Natsuki looks at me tensely like she's trying to hide her expression. Yeah, I want to spend more time with you.
That stuff. I thought you only cared about getting this done. Ugh. I'm sorry I have to leave so early today. I really didn't want to. I would really stay here longer if I could. I feel the same way as you do, so...
Whoa.
Natsuki suddenly gets closer to me. Wait, Natsuki. Standing inches from me, Natsuki looks up at me. I feel her fingers gently clutch at the sides of my shirt as if holding on to me. Her rose-colored cheeks and matching eyes fill my vision along with her slightly parted lips.
Ooh.
What is happening? My head starts to go dizzy as I feel her soft breaths against me.
I've felt it for a while now.
Natsuki suddenly jumps back.
Sayori?
Eh?
Hi, butt stuff.
Sayori. Just now, we weren't...
It's okay, butt stuff. I just stopped by to say hi.
Well... You should have come a little earlier. I'm already on my way out, so...
Oh, really? That's too bad.
Yeah, well... I'll still see you at the festival tomorrow, so it's fine. Just don't eat any cupcakes before then. Anyway, later.
Clearly flustered, Natsuki hurries off and Sayori waves goodbye. Sayori, I thought you didn't want to come over today.
This is all the same, I'm sure.
Yeah. Oh, fuck me, dude. Like...
They just substitute the name. I could do the scream again.
No need. We're not gonna be saying the bad thing to her, remember?
I kind of want you to say it just to see if it happens exactly the same way.
I'm pretty sure it does.
It probably does. They're probably not that creative. Like, let's kill her a different way.
But I want her still in the game, though, if it continues a little ways.
No, but we could save scum. Remember? If you save before the choice.
That way?
Just skip through
Yeah, but I don't think that I think she's still gone from the game. Her character thing is still gone. Remember that.
But you backed it up.
We'll see how that works. Otherwise, I guess we don't have a Sayori.
Well, no, because I do want to see what happens when you say I love you, but I just want to see if she dies in the same way, to be honest.
Do you want to see the I love you first and then save here and then go back so we still have a Sayori, though? Because that's what I was going to do in the process.
But we probably won't have a Natsuki.
We won't.
Okay.
But it doesn't matter because if...
Okay, that's
when
fine.
we do the I love you thing, we're not going to have a Natsuki, so we'll do the other one afterwards.
Sure.
And see if it ends the same way. That's the thing, because I'm sure... You know the you'll always be my dearest friend route ends here.
Yeah.
So you don't need Natsuki there.
Right.
So we're going to do I love you first and then go back. That was where my thought process went with this one, so... Well, you guys heard it here, but we're going to cut the episode here before we do anything further. So, we'll see you in the next part.
See you in a bit.
Hello, everybody. We're back.
Yo.
I'm going to open up the files. There we go. I'm getting ready. I'm getting ready for this fucked up shit. Let's do it! Let's go in balls deep. And the thing, though, too, is, like, it says the same thing as well with Natsuki, where it's like, hey, so, she's pretty unstable with her feelings, just be careful. It's like, yeah, you're gonna kill yours. They're all gonna kill themselves. Like, apparently. Anyway, so, I love you.
Huh?
Those are my true feelings, so there's no way you could like me more than I like you. I should have realized it sooner, but spending time with everyone at the club, making new friends, and having fun with you every day, it helped me realize that you are truly the most important person to me. That's why I'll accept any of your burdens. As long as we continue like this every day, with you by my side, then I know we'll both be happy.
Butt stuff.
Aww.
Aww.
Save it.
We need it.
Save it.
Oh, of course.
He doesn't have a Nahoge. That's boring.
Damn it, yeah. I was hoping to get like a
pencil
picture
one
here.
on.
Can we? Yeah.
Yeah. We need brown, though, first.
Fuck it. No, we're gonna intentionally make it the wrong color, too. There! That is the dumbest. We're gonna call it a Hoge. I didn't even spell it right, but... Yeah, there we go. Suddenly, Sayori wraps her arms tightly around me.
Butt stuff. This is really okay?
Yeah. I hold Sayori in my arms and pull her closer. You'll never have to let go of me again.
I'm thinking use the bathroom.
Right?
I love you, butt stuff. I want to be with you forever.
Me too. I feel Sayori's grip around me weaken a little bit.
What is this?
Sayori?
I'm supposed to be happy right now. I always thought this would be the happiest moment for me. But why? Even now. Why won't the rain clouds go away? They're not gonna go away at all, butt stuff.
It's okay, Sayori. It may take some time for things to get better again, but no matter how long it takes, I'll be there every step of the way. That's all that matters right now.
Okay. I trust you.
Sayori and I slowly release each other. So, I guess that makes the festival tomorrow our first date, huh?
What are you saying? I don't want to think about those things, you know? I want everything to be the same as it always has been. Even if we really are a couple. I don't know if I can handle any more right now. It's really new and scary to me.
I understand. We'll go at whatever pace suits you best.
Hey, butt stuff.
Sayori gazes at me once again, smiling sadly.
Even if I get really, really sad, this is the best thing for me, right?
Eh? I don't really understand what Sayori means by that. Are you saying that this is making you feel sad, Sayori?
I don't know. I don't understand what I'm feeling. It feels like a bunch of thorns when you told me you love me. But that's why I want to trust you. You know what's best for me.
Yeah, I do. That's my promise. I say that, but in reality, I never felt more uncertain when it comes to Sayori. I know that I love her, and she loves me, but I'm having as much trouble understanding Sayori's feelings as she is, even though I can comfort her. I keep wondering if I should be doing something more or something different. Oh, what the fuck did I just touch? Is that water that was on my fingers, I guess? I don't know. Continue to plague me until things are back to the way they were before. Damn it. Is this what Sayori meant by not wanting anything to change? I don't know. But I know that I'll give it everything I've got. Sayori's the most important person to me. And I'll do whatever it takes to have a happy future with her. It ain't that simple. It's the day of the festival. Of all days, I expect this to be the one where I'd be walking to school with Sayori, but Sayori isn't answering her phone.
Oh, shit.
I considered going to her house to wake her up, but decided that's a little too much. What the fuck, even? Managed to carry all the cupcakes myself by carefully stacking 2 trays. Natsuki is already in the texting up a storm, but I can't respond thanks to my hands being full. Funnily enough, I probably feel the same way as Natsuki about the event. I'm more excited for it to be over to spend time with Sayori and Natsuki at the festival. But knowing Monica, I'm sure the event will be great too.
I don't wanna.
What's new here?
Thought at least I said I
At
thought
least
Yuri would be
here. Yeah.
Yeah, so that's the same. Oh Christ! So she's probably dead again.
Yeah, apparently.
Yeah, she's sleeping forever.
Alright, well, let's see what happened here.
What do you mean I left her hanging this morning? At this point, we validated her feelings.
Yeah.
Even though she didn't feel that right.
Really plan on bringing it up with anyone yet. Jeez, you don't know the full story at all, so don't worry. You probably know a lot more about it than you think.
Oh, a different poem maybe. Unless it might.
That's what I'm thinking. Like.
Oh no, hers is still different. Yeah, scroll this time.
Yeah, let's do that. So, %, get out of my head all of that shite. Get out of my head before I do what I know is best for you. Get out of my head before I listen to everything she said to me. Before I show you how much I love you. Before I finish writing this poem. But a poem is never actually finished. It just stops moving.
Oh. God damn it, girl.
Well,
you know what's wrong, you harpy.
Right? You slut.
God damn it, Sayori.
So we have to pick the Sayori route, then.
That's the only way she survives at first. Yeah, so she's gonna still be the same dead. Yeah, because we didn't get any other files or anything.
Mm-hmm.
Yep, doesn't matter what we say. She's just Trey dead.
Did you notice her hands were bloody?
No. What if they were before? No, considering I can't really see her hands now. Yeah, is there anything else different in the trace back? No. Fuck this music.
Yeah, I agree. It's just creepy as fuck. So that's a thing.
So literally doesn't matter what you do.
Not at all.
Which is weird, because I want to know what's going on with Natsuki and what's going on with Yuri.
I think you only find out if you pick the fucking Sayori route.
But you can't compete with both of them, can you?
I don't know.
Everything's confusing.
I don't know how many times I feel like running through this game, just like picking through, like, you know?
Yeah.
That's the only problem with this.
Yeah, so there's no point in doing the best friend thing, because it's probably going to just end up the same.
So if we close the game, I still want to test if we close the game. And we add Sayori back into the files.
Oop, you accidentally moved her. There we go.
Not anymore. Now what does that do, if anything? Still don't think it's that easy, but...
No. Yeah, no, she's still
No.
gone.
She's still dead.
But the thing is, you have to play through it again with somebody dead.
Yeah, we still don't know if that actually does anything.
Well, of course, you won't be able to choose her and she won't get in the way.
Yeah. Let's burn through it real quick
Yeah, because it's just...
to get to the first poem thing. Also, the music's fucked up now.
Oh. What the hell? Oh. Oh.
Animals and friends walking to school together. Meanwhile, I've always walked to school alone.
They completely erased her.
Oh.
Oh, no.
Oh, fuck that.
Oh, no.
Let's keep this right here.
Yep.
But I have no motivation to join any clubs. I'm
How does he join?
perfectly content just getting by the average while spending my free time on games and anime. There's always the anime club, but it's not like there would be any girls in it anyway.
Probably not.
The school day is just as ordinary as ever, as it's always been. Whatever. This is all stupid, annoying shit. What happens that's new? Butt stuff.
Whoa. Ugh.
Monica.
Oh my goodness, I totally didn't expect to see you here. It's been a while, right?
Ah. Yeah, it has. Monica smiles sweetly.
She just inserted herself.
We do not know each other well. We rarely talked, but we were in the same class last year. Monica was probably the most popular girl in class. Smart, beautiful, athletic, basically completely out of my league. So I'm having her smile at me is so genuinely feels a little... What did you expect? What did you come in here for anyway?
Oh, I've just been looking for some supplies to use for my club. Do you know if there's any construction paper in here? Or markers?
I guess you could check the closet. You're in the debate club, right?
About that, I actually quit the debate club.
Mm-hmm. Do you want to insert a line? Really, why'd you quit?
Yeah. You get into a heated debate with a girl and she doesn't agree with you and you stab her in the eye with a pencil, and that's just considered assault, and you need to leave the club.
Yeah.
Total bullshit.
I can't stand all the politics around the major
I
clubs.
mean,
like the,
I can't stand all the politics around the major clubs.
you know, and the lawyers and
I'm
shit
not
telling
crazy.
you that you stabbed somebody in the eye with a pencil.
It feels like nothing but arguing about the budget and publicity and how to prepare for events. I'd much rather take something I personally enjoy and make it something special out of it.
In that case, what club did you decide to join?
Actually, I'm starting a new one. A literature club.
Literature. Sounds kind of dull.
Asshole.
How many club members do you have so far?
It's kind of embarrassing, but there are only 3 of us so far. It's really hard to find new members for something that sounds so boring.
Well, I can see that.
But it's really not boring at all, you know? Literature could be anything. Reading, writing, poetry. I mean, one of my members even keeps our manga collection in the club room.
Wait, really?
Yeah, it's funny, right? She always insists that manga is literature too. I mean, she's not wrong, I guess. And besides, a member's a member, right?
Did Monica say she?
Ooh.
Hey,
You
that's
attracted
not-
him with the booty. There you go.
By any chance, are you still looking for a club to join?
Ah, I mean, I guess so, but
In that case, is there any chance you could do me a big favor? I won't ask you to join, but if you could at the very least, visit my club, it would make me really happy. Please?
I guess I have no reason to refuse. Besides, how could I ever refuse someone like Monica? Sure, I guess I could check it out.
Awesome. You're really sweet butt stuff, you know that?
It's nothing, really.
Shall we go then? And I'll look for the materials another time. You're more important. I thought she said impotent.
Right?
You can't have children. You're stuck in this.
And thus, today marks the day I sold my soul to Monica and her irresistible smile.
I think you're right about the soul selling.
Yep. Anyway, timidly follow Monica across the school and upstairs. So, all generally the same stuff.
I'm back!
I don't stop
That was
doing that.
freaky.
And I brought a guest with me.
Ugh.
A guest? Seriously? You brought a boy? Way to kill the atmosphere. And don't be mean, Natsuki. But anyway, welcome to the club, butt stuff.
All words escape me in this situation. So, all the same stuff here.
Yeah.
Monica's
Oh.
boyfriend, Ray. Oh! No, I'm not.
Natsuki.
The girl with the sour attitude, whose name is apparently Natsuki, is one I don't recognize. So, anyway.
Anyway, this is Natsuki, energetic as usual. And this is Yuri, the vice president. It's nice to meet you.
Yuri, who appears comparably more mature and timid, seems to have a hard time keeping up with someone like Natsuki. Yeah, it's nice to meet the both of you.
So I ran into butt stuff in a classroom and he decided to come check out the club. Isn't that great? Oh wait, Monica. Didn't I tell you to let me know in advance before you brought somebody? I was going to, well, you know. Sorry. I didn't forget that, but I just happened to run into him. In that case, I should at least make some tea, right? Yeah, that would be great. Why don't you come sit down, butt stuff?
The girls have a few desks arranged to form a table. Yuri walks to the corner of the room and opens the closet. Meanwhile, Monica and Natsuki sit across from each other. Still feeling awkward, I take a seat next to Monica.
So, I know you didn't really plan on coming here, but we'll make sure you feel right at home, okay? As president of the literature club, it's my duty to make the club fun and exciting for everyone. Oh, that's you.
I'm surprised there aren't more people in the club yet. It must be hard to start a new club.
You could put it that way.
You're just killing off your members.
Right?
Not many people are very interested in putting out all the effort to start something brand new, especially when it's something that doesn't grab your attention like literature. You have to work hard to convince people that you're both fun and worthwhile. But it makes school events like the festival that much more important. I'm confident that we can all really grow this club before we graduate.
What if there was like 20 or so club members in this
Oh,
at
shit.
once? Imagine that for just a second here. Like, imagine if the literature club started out with like 20 people.
Christ.
And this has just been going on for like 16 other times before we started playing the game.
You evil bitch.
Alright, Natsuki? Well, I guess.
Natsuki reluctantly agrees. Such different girls, all interested in the same goal. Monica must have worked really hard to find these two. Yuri returns to the table carrying a tea set. She carefully places a teacup in front of each of us before setting down the teapot in the middle. You keep a whole teapot and tea set in this classroom?
Don't worry, the teachers gave us permission. After all, doesn't a hot cup of tea help you enjoy a good book?
I guess.
Don't let yourself get intimidated. Yuri's just trying to impress you. That's not...
Insulted Yuri looks away.
I mean that, you know...
I believe you.
Damn it.
Well, tea and reading might not be a pastime for me, but at least I enjoy tea.
I'm glad.
Yuri faintly smiles to herself in relief.
So, that stuff, what kind of things do you like to read?
Well, considering how little I've read these past few years, I don't really have a good way of answering that. Manga. This is all the same stuff. So we're gonna skip through this a little bit.
Yeah.
Okay. Come on. Give me something new. Throw a curveball at me. Say you love me! Hit me with something out of left field. Come on. Say you love me! Fucking love that line. That was the best. The way you look at the world, if only for a brief moment. Oh, yeah. All the same shite. All the same shite. All the same shite.
Makes me wonder who dies next then, if it doesn't really matter.
It doesn't seem like it does matter. Yeah, I agree.
Yeah, even if you went for Sayori, she probably
That's
would've
probably
just
why.
killed
It's
herself.
probably a lot more linear than I thought it was.
Mm-hmm. Pretend to choose your favorite girl, and then just watch another girl die.
Mm-hmm. That way everyone is even. I mean, I thought it was a good
Alright,
idea. Well,
We'll go for Yuri again.
yeah, why not? I mean, hope she doesn't, you know, die terribly.
Nah, I have a feeling it'll probably be Natsuki next.
Probably. Alright, still the same shit. Sorry, we've just been literally playing this for an extensive amount of time. I think this is going to be the last episode, though, Holly, and then we can continue this at a later date. I'm just going to do a montage of all of that shit that we did before.
Yeah.
That seems like the best course of action.
Yep.
Am I supposed to make a clear-headed decision when it's like this? I would feel terrible for letting everyone down in this situation. Besides, all of this shit. Super pissed. Club now. Thanks to this, you're really amazing. This is new stuff.
I'll do everything I can to give you a great time, okay?
Ah, thanks, I guess.
Okay, everyone. I think with that, we can officially end today's meeting on a good note. Everyone remember tonight's assignment, write a poem to bring the next meeting, and blah, blah, blah.
We can all share it. Yep, alright, so now it's the same.
It was a little different there before, though.
Yeah.
Make my way home. Natsuki, Yuri, and of course Monica.
Whoop.
You unlocked a special poem, eh? Nothing is real?
What the fuck? Alright, let's,
That just... Oh, my Kokono. Damn it. She's just straight gone. That's fucked.
Yup. Best girl is gone first. She's best to me.
She is. Alright, well, let's end it here then, guys. So we'll definitely do more of this shit and get it on the channel. So, I will see you all in the next part.
See you later, folks.
Ta-ta for now.